What's up, everybody? It's Man of Low Moral Fiber here. My name's Luke, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Nukem as a part of my Does It Suck series. The Nukem is a legendary Torgue launcher available from both the Torgue vending machines and the Black Queen. This weapon is obviously an allusion to Duke Nukem, an IP that Gearbox now owns. It does consume 2 ammo per shot, and like all Torgue weaponry, is only available in explosive element. When firing the weapon, you can see that it has an arcing projectile path and a very large visual effect as well as practical effect. If we fire it too near ourselves, we can see here, if I scoot a little bit closer, it will probably kill me. And that gives a little bit of a demonstration of the range we're working with, I guess. Probably good to dial that in before we start here, so that's about as close as you don't want to get, I guess, because that was when it actually killed me there. So you can see that it does have quite a large area of effect there, which is both a good and a bad thing for the weapon. It's good in the fact that you can easily damage multiple enemies at a time, bad in the fact that you can easily damage yourself, and in fact kill yourself, because this weapon is not going to only slightly damage you. It's definitely going to put you into fight for your life at overpower level 8. So that's something to keep in mind. I am using it here with a Torgue grip and Torgue exhaust to increase the damage in combination with an elemental relic and a legendary soldier comm. In my testing at the Sanctuary testing dummy, I found that the legendary soldier provided more damage than the expert grenadier, so that's what I'm going to be rolling with. I will be using a quasar to group enemies together so that hopefully we can, deal multiple damage on them and such. So get this guy a little bit damaged here with the slag rifle, and then we'll kill him with the Nukem and this thing finishing him off. So that's pretty good, for all intents and purposes with Axton. Getting some slag damage with the Pimpernel and then the turret as well, with the Battlefront bonus at least. We can count on killing standard enemies in one rocket, and so that's pretty cool. What I want to do here is group these guys up. For whatever reason, they don't want to move, or the power loader doesn't want to move, so I'll just move them to the power loader, and then we'll take them out. And so that's pretty cool that you can take out, or finish off at least, multiple enemies at once. Obviously, those took quite a bit of damage from the quasars, but, it's cool. So we'll kill that guy. He was kind of nice because he gifted us 1 rocket back, and so that's pretty cool. Alright, and so we're taking out some enemies right now. Definitely an exploder over there. Yeah, I was thinking that was a more practical loader for a minute, and I was going to try to group him up with the gun loader and kill him. But since we've got a few exploders here, we'll let them take themselves out real quick, and then we'll get dealing with the power loader in just a minute. Perhaps this will cause, something else to spawn up here, and we can kind of group these enemies up to help us out here. Okay, so now they're grouped up. Don't want to waste, multiple rockets on one enemy. So if I have to use 2 rockets because Battlefront's not out or something, I definitely don't want to use 2 rockets on one enemy alone. It would not be ammo efficient at all. So I'm just trying to conserve a little bit there, Alright, let's open this up. No rocket in there. Rocket ammo is, obviously quite difficult to find from the chest and everything, so if we find any, we'll consider it a blessing. If we don't, we'll just move past it and continue to try to use the weapon. Now, some people ask why I don't use the Logan's gun and sham shield for this stuff, and it's because I feel like that should be patched out of the game. If you're going to resort to that tactic, you might as well just use the Norfleet at that point. So that's what I don't want to do, and that's why I'm going to get ready to take this guy out with Battlefront and stuff. I tried to get at least a little bit of rocket ammo back from him, and we did. We got a little bit there, so that's good. We'll finish him off now. Went in to fight for our life for a second there, trying to be too cute, but whatever. We have 15 rockets. That's 8 shots as we move forward here. Not getting any love from the game on those item chests, or gun chests. They can sometimes spawn rocket launchers, albeit rarely, kind of like these rarely spawn rocket ammunition, which would be of great benefit to us, but whatever. If you want to use the Logan's gun and sham shield to use the Nukem, go ahead. Personally, I don't find it that fun to do, so I'm not going to be doing that. I feel like, the game could benefit with the removal of the sham fleet personally, but whatever. Let's get Battlefront out on this guy and suck it up to the wall there, so it'll be very easy to get some damage on it. Cool. Alright, so we'll have these two guys down here. I want to take them out in one shot if possible. So what I'm going to do is slag them both, then draw them both together here, get Battlefront out, continue to draw them both back together, and hopefully that kills them both. Okay, cool. Quasars and this, I mean, Quasars did quite a bit of damage there, obviously, but the Quasars and this do work in synergy. If you group those enemies up and then kill them, that's a very, effective way to use the Nukem. Got one more of these guys. We'll let him blow himself up. Perfect. There'll be a few more exploders for us here. Obviously, these aren't good enemies to try to get big boom blaster rockets with, and we're not going to attempt that. Okay. So my plan here is to kind of draw these enemies into my kill pit after slagging them and such. And then nuke them to death. Looks like it worked to some effect there, but we didn't get all three of them, unfortunately. I think we got it now, though, so that's good. The enemies are being kind of lame about coming out of their area, so we'll withdraw the turret and we'll recoup a little bit here. See if the game wants to be at all generous with rockets. Probably won't be, but it's worth, trying. Okay. Is that a fucking barrel? I think that was a fucking barrel. So that's just one of the, awesome things about barrels in the game and such. But you can see that the Nukem can easily get me up, so that's kind of cool. Get both of these guys slagged and, try to kill them. Perfect. Alright. So now we have the big guy here. And he helped us out a little bit as far as these go. So that's good. Alright. So, I'm definitely going to wait till I have Battlefront back to really deal with him. Try to knock off one of his arms here if I can. Although I can deal with him doing this for me a few more times. Okay, so cool. We got one of his arms off. Now he's a lot less dangerous. And we got some rockets back at the same time. No, I didn't need him to shoot rockets, though. Okay. So, now we have Battlefront, and we have enough rockets to kill him. It's the best of both worlds, really. Whoa. We'll finish him off. I didn't want to use that last rocket, but I had to. Okay. Preparation will heal us up as we go into the next room, which is always good. Preparation doesn't heal super fast in combat, but obviously it heals quick enough that in travel you're probably going to get back above health gate, which is the real goal. Alright, so let's get started in here. Looks like we have an R loader and a hot loader right away. Get the turret out, and then we'll get these guys slagged and hopefully pulled together in some capacity. Alright. Nukem time. And so that is a pretty effective strategy there. I would say that, the Nukem definitely doesn't suck in potential damage output. That would definitely be a misclassification. It is a little bit difficult to use. Some people could, or it is definitely possible to alter the, flight path of the projectile using different parts or an accessory, be it Malawan parts or I think it's called the Fiddly D accessory for Torgue weaponry. And so that's something to keep in mind, obviously. Whoa. I don't like how that guy can't be sucked, apparently, back to the other side there. That's a little bit irritating for me. Okay, so let's get these guys kind of grouped up if possible. I don't think it was, and so that really sucked. Alright, I needed that, and I got it. Cool, so now we have one more ammo. and we'll continue here. If this guy wants to knock an ammo out of me, that'd be wonderful. Such a bad shot that he's having trouble with it. I need the Battlefront bonus to guarantee a kill on him too, so I was waiting for my Battlefront there, and now I got my ammo as well, so we'll continue here. It's a little bit of a game to me to kind of make it through here without running out of ammo, I guess. I could obviously just try to sneak through using the help of the turret to probably relatively easily make it to the next room alive and restock on rocket launcher ammunition from the vending machine over there, but where'd be the fun in that? Something shot me up super high there, and that was kind of neat. Alright. Probably wasted my Nukem shot there entirely. That was stupid. The Quasars were doing all of the damage there, and then I shot at an enemy who had just died, and I didn't shoot far enough to hurt the further back enemies. So that was really stupid. Alright. Let's reload here, and hopefully not die when I shoot that guy. That's good stuff. Alright, so gonna get a second wind here. Awesome. I was worried that I'd get the second wind and then the after explosion would immediately put me back into fight for my life, but it didn't do that. So getting to the point where I began to start drawing conclusions and everything. No, the Nukem definitely doesn't suck. The Nukem is very capable of dealing good damage. It is a weapon that I would definitely not recommend because I think there are better options, especially as far as launchers go. I don't know what fucking killed me there. My rocket seemed to blow up. I don't know if they shot it out of the air. If they can shoot it out of the air, that's an interesting development. I personally didn't know that. So that's interesting, I guess. We'll kill that thing. And then I think I saw another rocket. Nope, I guess I picked it up. That's a real shame. Anywho, now I guess we'll try to sneak through if this guy doesn't want to pop a rocket out of us with some ease. His weapon's pretty weak, so he'll do it, hopefully, before busting our shield completely. Jeez, game's being rude. Okay. And then he finally gave us another one, too, so that was really nice. Alright, so now we can continue. Yeah, I would not recommend the Nukem. I know some other Axton players, definitely do and everything. And it really comes down to whether or not you think it fits your playstyle, if you like using it. It's a viable option. Obviously, there are much better options, though. So, I don't know. If you like it and you want to use it, there's definitely no harm in using it. There are just better options available, obviously. As far as Torgue launchers go, I would personally be much more inclined to recommend the Creamer, which is this weapon. It has a sweet spot. It only uses 1 ammo per shot. Obviously, its total blast radius is a lot smaller, but I think the total benefit package with the Creamer definitely outweighs that of the Nukem. That said, the Nukem is not without its fans, and if you like the Nukem, go for it. There's nothing wrong with the Nukem. It's just, it's not my cup of tea, obviously. But that said, you can definitely kill multiple enemies at a time with it. It's probably very useful for certain wildlife encounters and other small groups of enemies, midgets, running psychos, etc. It's got to be great for that stuff, but I don't know. It's not my favorite weapon in the world. You can see very, very clearly, though, that it is quite powerful. And so I would say the Nukem definitely doesn't suck. The Nukem is a pretty solid weapon. Definitely behind the Norfleet, behind the Bada Boom, and in my opinion, behind the Creamer. But still a very solid rocket launcher, and it's probably behind certain other E-Tech launchers as well, definitely including the Topnia and PBFG thing. So, I don't know. If you like the Nukem, go for it, but keep in mind it's not the, top tier rocket launcher. As always, guys, I thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you haven't yet taken the time to subscribe, please do so. I'd appreciate that as well. Otherwise, I do hope to catch you next time. Bye, guys.